is happening, Magnusites? I'm back with another Magnus Answers. And Flick Freaks is here to answer your questions and set you savages straight too.
Ahoy!
So we're going to have two guys answering your questions. And I got this one from a subscriber earlier today. And I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't think I've actually ever gotten this question, but it was kind of choppy, so just bear with me for a second because I did get the gist of what he was asking, okay, so he says, my girlfriend wants to go to her best friend's house, and he's a guy. She's had a past with him, and I was wondering, should I be okay with this, yes or no? And he said, by the way, she didn't like him, and she didn't want to do anything. And then I asked him, like, wait, what are you talking about? Because then he says he did it on his own. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, would he rape her? Like, what the fuck? He's like, nah, he put his hands in her pants and she told him to stop because she didn't like it. But this was before they were best friends. So apparently they had an interest. They, were hanging. He tried to do something. She wasn't down. But they're friends now. And she wants to go to this dude's house and hang. Now, she says I shouldn't worry because he hasn't tried anything since then. And now he has a girlfriend. So.
Interesting.
Yes. There's this dilemma that I see it going on in your head too.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword. Because if you don't say it's okay, then you're showing you're not trustworthy. But then at the same time, can you trust her?
Right.
No, it's not that you can't trust her. Can you trust him? The other guy.
Well, yes. That's the more of the problem that I'm feeling. You went straight for the trust part. I was thinking, yeah, but what if he tries again? Like, I don't like the fact, like, this backstory is kind of muddled. It's tainted in a way. Almost makes this guy seem like a bad dude. Yeah. Almost like, they were interested. Then, he's making it sound like, he put his hand down her pants. And she was like, no. But all these years later, they became friends and they're cool. And he's got a girl. On paper, he probably won't do nothing.
Yeah.
But I understand why you're uncomfortable. And this is what I think he should do. I think he should voice how he feels to her. I think you should voice how you feel to her and let her know that you're not comfortable with it. And even though you know the past and he most likely won't do anything, I think you should let her know this. What do you think? Or what would you do?
I would raise my concern. I would let her have the final decision because ultimately it is up to her. And I want to show that I'm respecting her at the same time.
Right,
be like,
trust her.
Like, hey, I know that you've had. Okay, hypothetically, say he was like the let's do this guy because it could just be the guy was trying to make a move because they were both single and she said no, I'm not into it.
Right.
So if that's what it is, then just say, hey, I know. Do you really trust him? Because voice that you concern, but then ultimately leave the decision up to her if she wants to go hang out.
Right.
So.
Because you do want to show that you trust her. I mean, I've got female friends that were interested in me before, and I hang with them now these days, once in a while. But when I had a girlfriend, she had an issue with that. So there was a trust problem at first. But I would tell her, like, look, ain't nothing going to happen. I swear. Like, please trust me on this. And eventually she learned to trust me. And I wasn't doing nothing with these female friends because, I mean, if I wanted to do something with them, I would have done that by now. Okay? You know what I mean? I am a guy, I'm not a dog, but, I mean, girls that you've known for years, trust me, there was one female friend in particular I wanted to do something with, and we eventually did. So it happened. But it didn't actually go that far because she got worried. She didn't want to get...
Just like right here?
No, that's just the tip.
Just a tip.
Just the mushroom tip, man. No, we made out hot and heavy, and I tried to get her to, and that's when she started like, Yeah, but it was hot and heavy for about 10, 15 minutes. So, but yeah. So I think you got two good opinions here. Voice. We both said basically the same thing. Voice it, but trust her. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I think 9 times out of 10, we as guys like immediately think of the worst thing that could happen. And it rarely ever gets to that point.
That's true.
So
as guys, we don't want you hanging with guys we know want you.
Yeah.
We don't. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so
it's just primal instinct, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta protect.
You're territorial.
Yeah.
You know? There's a difference between jealousy and being territorial. But, like, the same girlfriend, she had this one friend who, like, I absolutely knew she didn't want, like, you knew she didn't want him. And matter of fact, when me and her were just friends, I used to hear about him. And she'd be like, oh my God, I cannot stand that he's asking me out, like, every 2 to 3 months. Like, I told him no so many times, and I'm still his friend, but so he's that guy, you know. And, you know, I think one day she was like, yeah, he wants to hang out, do a happy hour. And I'm like, go ahead. You know, because I trusted her. You know, you do have to have that. I do believe it's possible for females and males to be friends. I understand that there is gray areas and that things can get muddled, like I said earlier, but I think it's possible. Do you have any female friends?
Yeah.
That you, like, don't want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know some ones that I really think are attractive.
Yeah.
Yes, and I have female friends too that I wouldn't do, even if you paid me. So, you know, we are just friends, but they are not my type. I'm joking. I'm not saying my female friends are ugly. I'm just saying that they're not my type. She is my friend, and that's it. Just like, I mean, now I understand that most of the time when a guy is your friend, usually he would do it if you offered. That's most of the time. That's not always. Have you ever been told this before? I've been told by 2 girls. You are the only guy that hasn't tried to fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? Good guys here. See, we have restraint and all that stuff, you know? Girls can trust us.
Fucking hate it when I hear that. Because 9 times out of 10, that's the girl I want to fuck.
Yeah, a lot of times it is. Like,
God damn it.
I'm going to keep that under wraps just in case they watch my videos. Just in case they watch my videos, I'm going to keep this particular comment under wraps. But sometimes, now I don't want to go into it because I'm gonna release some info here. So, all right, y'all. So make sure you go and check out Flick Freak's channel. Okay, where he does movie reviews and reactions. Do you do anything else?
We do Let's Plays, podcast, all the fun nerd shit.
Okay, cool. So he does it all right? And make sure you hit the subscribe button here, like and share. And if you did not like the video, you can kiss my black and his white derriere. 1 million subscribers. Woo! You may now subscribe.